Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com reviews, and Happy New Year! Justin here, and today we'll be reviewing The Boy Can Fight Aliens. This is the OVA, and let's talk a little bit about the stories and characters, but as usual, here's a brief synopsis of the film. When aliens suddenly invade the world, Earth seems to be fighting a losing battle, until Arikawa, one of the Defense Command staff, accidentally discovers a young man lying on a hill. Tests soon prove the impossible. This one teenager, Kakashi, has the power to defeat the attackers. Unfortunately, Kakashi has lost his memory, and with his knowledge of how to actually use his power, moving Kakashi in with himself and his own commander, Shiro, Arikawa accidentally starts a strange triangle of emotions and relationships. A triangle that threatens the fate of the planet as Kakashi begins to question his own motivations. This is an OVA, so it's only like half an hour long. So think of it as a short story. And for the most part, the way it's filmed and the way it's set up, it will remind you of the same director who did 5 centimeters per second, The Voices of a Distant Star. And with this filmmaker, what she does is she basically, she takes that type of style and that type of same approach to it, and for the most part, it really does work. It does work. And the problem with the problem I had with the story is that there was this one thing that really bothered me. The boy can fight aliens, but why? I mean, even in the script and even in the movie itself, they say we don't know why. It's not explained. But that kind of took me out of it, mainly because, okay, he can fight aliens, but what's the source of his power? What's the reason behind his power? Why leave that specific key element as a mystery? But for the character-wise, it's characters that I really did enjoy. I really did enjoy Kakashi. I mean, it does follow some of the same MOs of a character that's lost his memory and he's trying to regain and trying to find out who he is. But for the most part, I did enjoy it. I like Kakashi's character. It's very emotional. He's very emotional. He's very driven. And he's just a guy that's really just trying to find out why does he have this power? Why does he try? Why does he have to be fighting the aliens? Why is he really chosen to fight the aliens? And unfortunately for that part, it's not really explained. The character of Arikawa, I didn't like his character. He is a great supporting character, don't get me wrong. He is a character that really does care about Kakashi. He's supportive. He wants the best for his friend. But he comes off to me as a little whiny and just a little naggy as well. He's just there. He's one of those characters like, believe in yourself, but he does it constantly all the time. The other main character, Shiro, is somebody I really enjoyed. He is just total badass. That's a real cook. And Kakashi and Arikawa, they mentioned it a lot. They said in the script, they said he's a tyrant, but damn it, he's a good cook. And you see his little tyranny type of characteristics in there as well. He is so funny, especially when it comes to his cooking and the way he treats the kids and the way he treats Kakashi and Arikawa. And it's a strange relationship between these guys because there's an emotion entwined with each character, and decisions are made that will affect Kakashi. Things are told or withheld from Kakashi that later on is revealed. And I like Kakashi's character because he's trying to remember things, but at the same time, he's also trying to keep whatever he remembers a secret. Like, there's this use of a cell phone where they always try to ask him, like, hey, don't you want to know if people have been trying to reach out to you? And he's like, no, I don't want to go through that. If they haven't reached out to me, I don't want to know, because that's going to bring me pain. And, depending on his emotion will depend on whether he fights the aliens good or if he doesn't, but I will leave that up to you. But overall, the story is really good. I did enjoy the story. I just wish that one part of where this guy's source of power came from. Why can't he fight aliens? I mean, mainly because of the title, The Boy Can't Fight Aliens, but tell us why. Don't just use a cop out like, oh, no one really knows the source of the power, why the aliens was here. Would have liked a little more backstory on the aliens too. They're just there just to be there. So, I mean, otherwise, it's pretty decent OVA for half an hour. But let's talk about the voice acting. Voice acting is actually really good. I enjoyed it. Blake Shepard was great as Kakashi. David Matranga plays Shiro, who was very funny, especially like I said when he does the cooking fight and he starts screaming when Kakashi's commenting on his cooking. I mean, it has some nice comedic elements. Greg Arez plays Arikawa, and he does a really great job. Even though, like I said, I just don't like the character because I don't know, I just felt that he's a little whiny and just maybe too little emotional for me, and he was the one that brought the anime to a melodramatic area. But otherwise, the voice acting is really great. You get a little cameo from Chris Patton and Brittany Karbowski, and you get Clint Beckham as well, who does a little cameo for the anime. But overall, the voice acting was really great. I thought that Kakashi's voice, which is played by Blake Shepard, I thought he did a really great job of bringing that mysterious but animation. But his voice made you feel for Kakashi, especially during that emotional part when he starts to find out the truth and starts to remember. I mean, I thought that his performance in that was really good, and I would say overall it was a really great cast. I had no problems with it. Music and animation. The music I did enjoy. It has a nice piano, violin, strings. We all know I'm a sucker for those type of things, and I thought that the emotions kick in, or when the comedic elements kick in, the music plays just when it's supposed to hit the audience with that type of feel. Like, oh man, I had to feel for Kakashi. Oh man, I really got to feel for Arakawa right now. Or Shiro's just really hilarious. The animation. This is actually done by an independent filmmaker, and her name is my Japanese is horrible. I believe it's Sobui Yamamoto, and she did this on her own, and just like I mean, just like Makoto Shinkai's Voices of Distant Star, like I said, it has that same type of style, and I really enjoyed what she did with it. I mean, for someone who's doing this by themselves or someone who's independently doing it, it's very, very impressive what she did with it. I mean, the lighting is great, the animation, the designs are great. This couple of shots sometimes that you'll see, like how you play an RPG and you'll see like a little still of the characters and they talking. It's something like that, but it still works for her universe and what she's going for. So for independent wise, just to do it independently, I respect it, and I thought it was really great the way she did it. And it was really nice to look at. The characters are great designs, the background, like I said, the lighting, it's really nice. It's really, really good. So the animation, I thought, for independent wise and the way it looks and production wise, for someone who's doing it basically on their own or on a budget, it looks very impressive. So we're gonna go into the final grade. Final grade. The Boy Can Fight Aliens. I'm gonna give it a B minus. I did enjoy it. I did like the character of Kakashi and Shiro. I did like most of the concept of the story. I just wish, like I said previously, I just wish they would explain how the dude got his powers, how Kakashi is able to fight the aliens, a little bit more about the aliens. Why did they even come to Earth? Backstories like that I would like to appreciate, but just to take out nobody knows why they're here. It's just kind of a cop-out in a way. I would like to see more story based on that type of situation, especially with a title, The Boy Can Fight Aliens. Tell us why he can fight aliens. Tell us why the aliens are here on Earth challenging this specific boy. And, the problem with that, because towards the end, you have everybody cheering for the guy, like, oh, you can fight these aliens, but why? And the ending is nice. It's a really good ending, but at the same time you bring all these characters in and you're like, who are you, what's your name? But if you watch the character of Kakashi and see it through his eyes, you'll understand everything. The animation is great. Like I said, I was very impressed by it. The music is really good as well. So it gets a B minus. Like I said, I wish the certain more backstory, more meat on the story would have been suffice. So this is Justin from OtakusGeeks.com saying later days. Catch you on the next one. The Boy Can Fight Aliens gets a B minus.